Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Crazy Cool Me, aka Ursula, and I am back with another product review, not sponsored. But if you see my previous video where I went and got a protective style, some braiding to the scalp and some loose braids as well, it's a new style that I tried out and I really loved it. Make sure you check out that video. I will link it for you below. But protective style, so I love protective styles. You know, obviously, you know, I got my hair in the 2-strand twist here, just very random, very big, because mama ain't got time for that, to just be sitting with my arms hurting. So I usually do them very big. I'm gonna take this out soon, but I don't want to take it out now because it's humid down here in the South, and as soon as I take it out, it's just gonna be a hot, freezing mess. So I've been natural for about 13 years, and you know what I've learned in my natural hair journey is, you know, that you really have to, you know, natural hair doesn't mean you just let it be. You really have to take care of your hair. You know, I had suffered a lot of, you know, damage when I used to perm my hair. My scalp is not been the same since, because I used to get perms so often that I think it just really ruined my scalp. So I have seborrheic dermatitis, but it is being treated. So it's a good, I think it's a good and a bad thing, because it does cause me to wash more frequently, which is a good thing, because otherwise I don't think I would wash as frequently as I would. I wash my hair probably around twice a week, about 2 times a week, because of it. And I probably wouldn't wash it. I probably wouldn't even wash it for probably like once every other week if I didn't have seborrheic dermatitis. I don't know. I know. But so it's a good and a bad thing. Anyway, talking about protective styles. Protective style is also another way, you know, with natural hair, so that it helps you not to manipulate your hair as much, you know, to decrease breakage. So a protective style can be good if you wear them wisely. And I've learned that over the years of how to take care of your hair before, during, and after a protective style. So important to have it. If you have really, you know, and also talk with your stylist or your dermatologist, things like that, people who know your hair, is familiar with your hair, about what's good for your hair, because everything doesn't work for everybody, obviously, but for the majority, you know, you want to take care of your hair. So before, you know, making sure your hair is not horribly damaged, because if you're doing a braid style like I did, I mean, that's tension. You know, it's tension on your hair. Hopefully your stylist does not have really heavy and tight hands where they really grip your scalp and do like that. And you can request, like, hey, I don't want it so tight where I have a headache and I have to take it out as soon as I leave the shop. And while the process is going, I know I'm a little timid too, but to say anything while they're doing it. But while they're doing it, if it's just too much, you let them know, hey, you know, ease up, all that, because it costs a lot of money, especially nowadays, to get your hair done. These styles it's crazy, man. But with that braided style that I had, I'll show it. But that braided style that I had, it was, you know, it's tension. When you get braids, it's tension, so it's the pulling of the hair. And you want to make sure, especially initially, like for the first, I just wait until my hair feels more relaxed and less tender before I do any manipulation to the style, especially putting it up in a ponytail, because that causes even more tension. You have headaches and things like that. So that brings me to the product that I'm going to be reviewing. One of the products is I've really been liking this line. It's just been surprising me. I've seen the line years, for years, but I've never really, you know, bought anything from the line until I had some crochet braids, and I'll put the link to that video of how I refresh my crochet braids. And I saw this in the beauty store, and I was like, let me try this. And oh my gosh, I was really pleasantly surprised. So I wanted to try more of the line. It is, I want to say black owned. Yes, a black owned. And so I wanted to try more of this line and to see what's going on, to see how good the line really is, the products, to see how good the products are. And so that brings me to this product when you have a lot of tension, not, I would say, when it's normal tension and when it's just extreme, excruciating tension, there's a difference. Where I first got my hair done, okay, I know it's going to be a little sensitive, and there's a difference between, I gotta take this out. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, you know the difference with how sensitive your scalp is, So anyway, with the regular tension of your hair, in order to relieve some of that, I have purchased, and this is one of their newer products, is the Braid spray by Taliah Waajid. And I was really, really impressed with this. It helps to relieve tension, scalp irritation, and itching from newly braided twisted styles while keeping your hair and scalp conditioned and moisturized while wearing the protective style. So I got my braids and I was immediately like, I have to buy this. It has bamboo, basil, biotin, castor oil, and silk protein. So all of those are to help to soothe and relieve that tension. And when I did try the spray on my newly braids, it really was very refreshing. And it was very soothing and also helped to relieve some of the tension. So I was really impressed with it. The price, I think this one is I bought it off the website because they had just launched it and it wasn't in stores yet. I'm not sure what stores it is in now. I'll try to link the stores below, or a link to the store below. Not sponsored, remember, but I bought this from their website. I think I had to pay shipping. So I think it was probably around, I want to say $14. And then shipping made it a little more. But, you get a lot. You get 8 ounces. And I haven't used all of it. If you can kind of see. So it's kind of like this milky substance. See? It's like a white. But it tells you all the ingredients: the bamboo, biotin, basil, antibacterial, antifungal properties, which is really good, especially if you have seborrheic dermatitis, because there's a lot of itching, a lot of dandruff, and that can cause fungus, bacterial infection, all that stuff. So this is really, really good, and it helps prevent hair loss. And it gives you a shine. It was really good in keeping my braids looking fresh, and it helps to strengthen and protect your hair. So while your hair is in the protective style, you're protecting you're protecting it while it's in the style, and you're not, especially if for the big, for the initial stage of the hairdo, you're not manipulating that much. And also, I use this. You can also use it, and it says it on here, when you're taking down your protective style, and that helps as well. And that's another thing with protecting your natural hair, is knowing how to take it down properly. Because one, you can pay them to take it down. You can pay. If you really don't know how to do it and you don't want to damage your hair, I would say just bite the bullet, and if you can, pay for it. But if not, you can use products like this. People have used different oils, and this has castor oil in it, so different oils to take down the hair. It just makes the process smoother, and it helps to decrease damage of your hair underneath. And I found that this works great as well. I had a lot of slip when I was taking down my braids, and when I get a protective style, especially braids, I get a lot of knots. They just get tangled because your hair is growing in this braided style, and so the hair is just get knotted up. And so in order to take out those knots, you have to be patient. You have to take time, use water, use oil, use whatever that is beneficial to your hair, not harming, not damaging, but helping. So using what is helpful to your hair in order to safely take down your hair. Don't be angry as well. Don't be hungry when taking down your hair, because you're going to want to try to take it down faster. I know. Just take your time in doing that. And this is really great, a twofold product to help to do that. I just like to mention another product that's not in the same line of the braid spray line, but I think is one of their older products or older lines. But I was impressed with it. I ran out of my regular shampoo that I use faithfully. Once you find a shampoo, once you find a good product, I'm just stuck on it. That's for me, because it's hard testing, because you have to buy all this stuff. I'm not sponsored, so you have to buy all this stuff and try to test it out on your hair to see if it actually works. And then if it doesn't, you're left with all these products. So like I said, I was really impressed with Taliah Waajid, and so far. And I ran out of my shampoo. I used the melanin shampoo. I think they're out of stock everywhere. And even online I checked and they don't have it. But I love the African black soap. The shampoo I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. But I had to find something. So I said, why not try Taliah Waajid? I haven't tried their shampoo. So I couldn't find any African black soap ingredients that they had, but I went to the hair store and I found this Clean and Curly, the Clean and Curly shampoo. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. The hydrating shampoo. They have so many, of course they have so many types of shampoos, but this one stood out. One, because of the price. Okay, it was $7.99 at the beauty store, and sometimes the beauty store, they can mark up some stuff, but they have more variety of things at the beauty store that I can't find, like at a Walmart or CVS or something like that. So I have to go to the beauty store. But this one I saw and I recently used before I put my twist in, and I'll show you how it looked afterwards. After I cleaned it. But it cleans, moisturizes, hydrates hair, controls frizz, enhances curls, softens hair, stops tangles with vitamin E and rosemary. So I was looking for stuff that cleanses, doesn't strip my hair. With shampoo, I'm not picky, as long as it cleans my hair, my scalp specifically, because I have dandruff, and it doesn't, it's not overly perfumey, because that irritates my scalp, and it doesn't leave my hair stripped of everything and just feeling bone dry, So I'm not picky, and this has a lot of benefits, and it's sulfate and paraben free. I like that as well. I do like the sulfate paraben free, but I didn't even pay attention to that because I was just trying to get something. But I'm glad that it is sulfate and paraben free. Yes. So that's a plus. So this is part of the clean and curly line. If you look on the directions, they say use the shampoo, then use the curl cream and the tangler and all this stuff. I only bought the shampoo, so yeah. I need to find a different conditioner and our curl cream, because the two that I love, the melanin line, I love that line. You know, the curl cream could be better, but I can't find anything that really helps my hair. And I've been using a biotin gel to kind of hold my curls and decrease frizz. So it's doing okay. And, you know, it's frizzy because I've been wearing it all day, but it really is a good product. It definitely cleansed my scalp. I don't know. You see anything? I don't know. But if you can see my scalp, like, it's clean. It's moisturized. It, you know, frizz, I'm not really against frizz, because I feel like my hair just gets frizzy. I don't know. I'm not really against frizz, as long as it doesn't look like as long as it doesn't look like I've been shocked by electricity, you know what I'm saying, static shock, then I'm good. You know, a little frizz doesn't hurt. So yeah, and then the tangles and everything, like, it did really good with the tangles. I didn't have too much because I detangled my hair a few weeks before, but with the tangles that I did have, it really did. I could just finger detangle in the shower. It was really well. And the lather on this is so good as well. And that was another thing about the melanin that I love so much. You only needed about a dime size, and the lather was just out of this world. And this as well, I only use probably about a quarter or a $50 size, and I put it in. It says use liberally, but I put it in, and the lather was really good. It was on point. And I did feel like it was hydrating. I didn't feel like it stripped my hair. I feel like it really did hydrate it and clean it. And like I said, I'm not a stickler for shampoo, so I'm good. And as long as it's not overly perfumey, and it really wasn't. To me, oh, it smells good. It smells like a fruity, and I can smell like the rosemary, like a little bit of the floral and the herbal smell to it, or herbal notes, you know. This is how it looks. I don't know if you can see that. Can y'all see? This is how it looks. It smells really good. It's not overly perfumey at all, and that's what I like. So those are the two products that I wanted to review and show you guys. And if you've walked by Taliah Waajid, they're getting really popular now, but I don't see a lot of people. I see them having a lot of ads and stuff, but I don't see a lot of content creators really reviewing. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see a lot of content creators really reviewing their products. You know, we got the Fenty and the Cecred and all that good stuff. But, you know, if there's more affordable products that work for people, I mean, let's highlight them too and shout them out, you know. So I'm all for the bargain, and the bargain that is quality. And because of that, and I also want to show like that those two products that I just mentioned are from two separate lines. So that just shows you across all the lines, they have really good products. So you can't go wrong with, you know, trying and test these products out, especially if you are looking for a replacement or placeholder, you know, of your products that you love. So, I mean, I would give it a try, and to me, you won't be disappointed at all. We have you covered for before, during, and after your protective style. So if you're looking for a line that is across the board consistent and decent, good products, give them a shout out. Like I said, not sponsored, but hey, if y'all want to sponsor me, I'm here. I have. Thank you guys for watching, tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Thanks. Bye.